introduced to Arduino. A programmer loves calligraphy after retirement. One day, he is suddenly in an aesthetic mood after a meal, so he prepares the four treasures of study: writing brush, ink stick, ink slab, and paper. Grinds ink, spreads paper, and lights a good sandal. Quite a Wang Zi demeanor and a Yang Zi manner. Composed for a moment, then he splashed ink, earnestly writes down the words, "Hello World." Why programmers are so keen on this words? The inception of Hello World dates back to 1972. Bell Laboratories' famous researcher Brian Kernighan firstly used the program when he was writing B language tutorials and guidance. Tutorial: The Introduction to the Language B. This is the earliest known record at present when hello and world are used together in a computer work. Then, in 1978, he used this sentence pattern "Hello World" again in C Language Bible, the C programming language, co-authored with Dennis Ritchie, as the first program in the opening ceremony. In this program, the output of the "Hello World" are all lowercase, without an exclamation point, a comma followed by a space. Although the initial form almost failed to survive after that, from then on, Hello World became a tradition of the program world to greet the outside. Hello Arduino, without exception, also became the first program in the tutorial. Hardware connection. There is an Atmega 16U to USB serial port on Arduino Uno board, so the first program doesn't need to connect to other equipments, only requires Arduino Uno to connect PC with a USB cable directly.
And this is the hardware setup of the first ever project of my summer projects of 2020. This is the Hello Arduino experiment, the first lesson of this CD that came with the kit. And I'm going to just demonstrate you what it produces and what it does. So right now I have hooked up to my Arduino, as you can see. It's plugged in, the cable, ignore the clutter and mess, to my USB adapter, to my USB-C, USB to USB-C adapter, so I can hook it up to my only USB-C ports of my laptop, since I only have two of those ports, sadly enough. But what can I do? Luckily for Amazon, I got this bad boy right here. So it's already hooked up, and here's the monitor. As you can see, the Hello World or file that I called this experiment, or the Hello Arduino, is written up here. And again, this is the code that they gave me in the CD kit. I'm demonstrating you what it does. So as you can see, it's there displayed. Void setup. Put your setup code here to run the once. Let the serial dot begins 9600. You have the void loop. Put the main code in here to run repeatedly. Serial dot println. Hello Arduino. Exclamation point. Delay 1000. So pretty much, what is this? I'm saying gibberish right now. You're probably wondering, what is this? Like, okay, cool, you're just reading off what's on the monitor. Yes, I am. But what it really is doing right now is you should focus on is the void loop. Right. So, what is this doing is that the code is going to print a statement. It's going to print the Hello Arduino statement, as you see right here that I'm going to highlight. This thing in here. It's going to print out the Hello Arduino exclamation point. And that's inside the quotation marks. It's not going to print anything else outside of the quotation marks or the quotation marks itself. That's the whole thing it is. It's the first simple, you could say, code test to run before any other experiments you want to do. It's like the basics of introductions of coding and engineering and stuff like that. There's like the Hello World code, and in this case it's the Hello Arduino code. Henceforth I name this file the Hello World. It reminds me of that. So pretty much, once you got this code set up in your Arduino application on your PC or Mac, whatever application you're using, you just hit the upload button, and don't forget to save, of course, and where you put your file. But yeah, hit the upload button, and if you get an error, click on Tools and click on Port, and make sure your port is on COM 10 or whatever COM it is. It could be COM 4, COM 1, COM 6. Just make sure if it's on the proper COM, and of course you have to know what type of board is this. And for my case, I'm using the Arduino Uno, so it's the proper board, proper COM, so you won't get any errors. And luckily enough, if you do get an error, it will display right here something orange saying like warning or an error, and it gives you a little bit of detail of it. And luckily enough, with internet now, if you don't know how to do or what you need to do or how to solve it and fix it, which again I've already actually done a lot of future projects, future lessons in the CD that came with this kit already. So there are going to be some coding errors, and I'm going to have to fix it. But with the help of Google, I can just Google it, the errors that have been displayed right here down below, and bada bing, bada boom, I got the code to work, and therefore get the lesson to work. So, let's do it. So for this lesson, pretty much for the Hello Arduino experiment, click on Tools. I'm going to click on Serial Monitor, and then you're going to get this digital monitor, where that monitor is going to display the Hello Arduino. Oh, every time with a delay of 1,000, or it should be 1 second. Yep. Because 1,000 in using an Arduino, the Arduino application, 1,000 is actually 1 second. So then it should be 1 millisecond. Because 1 millisecond times 100, you go to the decimal point, places 3 spaces, is 1,000. And as you can see, it's displaying Hello Arduino. This is the first ever lesson. Ah, man, can't wait to show you what else things I have planned for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The basics of engineering, of experiments. And here is the Keywish Arduino Starter Kit that I bought originally for my school during the the COVID-19 thing during 2020 spring semester. Yeah, that was so fun. But even though classes got canceled and went all online, thankfully my school at NYIT went directly to Zoom as well. And for my major, which is electrical engineering and computer technology, for one of my courses specifically, I was forced to buy this specific starter kit. So yeah, that was fun. Originally, the price was like, I'm saying around, not too expensive, $25 to $30. Right now, there's a range, how much it would cost on Amazon. But I'll definitely link down the description down below to check it out. Because what I'm doing now with this specific series is with this kit right here. Inside this kit comes with a CD. Speaking of that CD, in that CD, it comes with lessons. And in those lessons, you can do a different type of coding, like Scratch, Arduino, IDE, Mixie, Rich Experiment courses. What I'm going to be doing with this YouTube video series, I'm going really in depth. Thankfully, the CD gives me enough information what I can do and say and talk about what I'm going to do, and understand it with with you guys out there in the public. It's very informative. I guess video, internet presentation experiment that I'm doing, which is also getting a great way for me as an engineer to gain more experience, not just doing what I've been doing in class, while doing it here in my very own home. So yes, I'm gonna open this bad boy up, and you're gonna see what we have here. Alright, so here it is. This is all the components that should be given once you start opening it up. As you can see, there's something like this here. Oh, they give you like a bookmark, relays, resistors, a cheap Arduino I can show right now real quick. This thing right here. Oh, this bag, man. All the LEDs I'm gonna be using during this summer. I'm gonna post on YouTube a button clip. I know what that is. As of recording right now, I've actually done some of the projects already, so it's gonna be amazing, fun and cool stuff. Oh yes, of course, but how can I not show you this? Right in here, this thing is just for the Arduino, for the breadboard that comes with the packaging of the breadboard, which is this same breadboard I'm using right here, as you can see. So that's how. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Some resistors. I was putting these plastic bags. 1 kilohertz. It's 1 kilohertz. It's 1 kilo ohm resistor. 220 ohm resistors. This is actually not comes with the kit. This actually bought on Amazon for another project that I'll be definitely putting up really soon. I just gotta, work with my scheduling here. But yes, let's see what else it comes with. Oh yes, the DC motor. Remember the DC motor fan that I did? Yeah, this is the motor. It came with this kit. Stepper motor, that video that I posted. Let's see, an ultrasonic. Yeah, some old stuff. So pretty much all the stuff I'm going to be doing right now over the summer, and what I have been already posted on this channel, is stuff that came from this kit right here. So it's really awesome, because again, during my school semester, spring 2020, we had a transition and we can't go to our labs, our school's labs. So, heck, who needs a school lab when you have your very own lab right here? This very own small box. Yeah, so that's just, a quick preview of what I'm going to be doing. Again, if you really enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want more of this content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified, hit the notification bell, be notified, and be part of the notification squad. If you really want to share, please, help me a lot. And yeah, have a nice day. Don't forget to be awesome. Peace.